language. Please, please. Alright. Whew, let's go. Let's get it. It's about to be on. Oh boy, everybody's ready to go. Okay, I'm the last one on the list. Oh boy. Alright, NGL, where you at?
Uh-oh.
This is beautiful. Alright, so one man down. Flame, where you at?
Right here.
Beautiful. Lizard, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright. Cafe, go somewhere. Nah, I'm joking. You here?
Okay, bye.
Alright, so we're one man down. NGL, please, can I get a howl if you hear me? Clap 2 times if you can hear me. Wiggle your nose. I didn't tell him to cluck like a chicken. I said clap your hands. You know how the teachers say clap? You know, clap 1 time. You know, clap 2 times. Hear me?
You never had a teacher.
I work with kids. I had them do that. If you needed everyone's attention, kids clap. It's their one last chance to make noise.
Yeah.
Gotta think like kids.
Works. Indeed, indeed.
Oh
boy. Alright, we're still one man down.
But you just told me to golf club, and that's not fun.
Come on, NGL. Where are you, buddy?
This is great. NG goes away on the moment you start streaming.
NGO, NG. I see what you did. NGO.
What did I do?
NGO, NG go, NGO. Doesn't play on his name.
How'd you catch up? You're not as slow as I thought you were.
Nah, this is like 7 hours in the making right here. Oh, I can't wait till this is over. Just get back to the grind. You gotta respect the grind. You gotta appreciate the grind.
We come back for the grind.
Oh yeah. Surprisingly, people actually watch my content. I don't know why. I'm not funny. I'm quite boring, and I have a monotone. I know I do.
Are you streaming on YouTube or Twitch?
No, I'm not doing Twitch. I don't understand Twitch. I'm doing YouTube.
Right. YouTube, search up Slickety Sam 07.
Are you talking to your phone?
Mind, I'm not... Yep, and I'm not using that anymore. It says Slickety Samuel 7.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so it's your stuff. I was the first one to comment on your video. Give me the price.
I don't see any comments.
What are you talking about?
I'm live right now. I don't see any comments, so it sucks to suck.
What are you talking about? I could send you a screenshot.
I see it.
Where's my price, huh?
Aren't you in the stream?
Okay, he's gone. One less person to worry about.
Wait, who left?
Marksy.
Marker.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with NGL. That's weird.
What if he fell asleep?
Oh, that would suck. You're probably right. He probably did fall asleep. Yeah, it's possible. It is definitely possible that he fell asleep.
He does that a lot.
Oh no.
Spam him with messages, spam him with messages.
That's not gonna wake him up. He sleeps like a freaking hibernation bear. Once he's out, he's out like a light. Oh boy.
Call him.
Oh, like, you're right. I do have his number.
We would be in like an hour defense and he'll just pass out.
Oh boy. Let's see if I can find his number. His wife probably gonna be pissed.
What's his name? Nick? Nick! Why'd you wake me up?
I'm alright.
Freaking lizard, I beat you to it. Screw off.
What?
I beat you to this chat. The price is mine.
That's his phone right there. Oh, he fell asleep. Oh, that sucks. You sucker! How dare you? How dare you?
What?
What do you mean, what? You know what you did. Oh my gosh.
Right back.
If it wasn't for me, Sam wouldn't have done that.
No, I wouldn't have. We'd be SOL. Alright, NGL, you ready?
Yeah.
That didn't sound too
Tell by the
convincing.
tone of his voice.
Oh, he's so pissed off. I didn't mean to piss you off. If you want, we can postpone it. Honestly, it's up to you.
No, I'm good.
You sure?
I find it hard to believe. What?
Were you sleeping?
Everybody knows. Oh boy.
You predicted it, Sam. You predicted it, Sam.
Sheesh.
It was like a message asking if you were passed out.
I dozed off waiting for Sam to get ready. Wait, is she watching
Don't try
the
to
video?
blame it on me. What is this? What is this foolery? You try to? How are you gonna try to blame it on
10
me?
minutes still on the update.
Man,
It's like,
look.
okay, what are we doing?
Yeah, you did.
Look, I had to make sure. I had to make sure Lizard was briefed on what was going on. I couldn't
I
just
was
start
reading
it.
it as you were talking about it.
Or, all right, we as soon as hey, what's up?
If that happens again, just message me. I'll come out and wake him up.
Done. I love it. Will do. I appreciate it, Mrs. NGL. It's crazy. It's all good though. He's back. He's back. That's what matters. After this, we're gonna call it a night so he can go to bed.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
What's good?
All right, let's get it started. All right, intro time. Score gaming. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. You want to kick it off, or should I?
You kick it off.
All right. Oh boy, here we go. All right, y'all ready? I don't even know how to start this. It's called Grind of a Tenno, aka the GOAT.
Oh, I like that.
You said hold on? DeWright is inviting me to a party I can't join right now, DeWright. I'm streaming. Wait, let me message him.
Yeah. DeWright is still talking with you?
Oh, yeah, everybody talks to me, man. I'm me right now. He just came back not too long ago.
Oh.
Alright, NGL, what's going on?
I was typing it out to do a live stream.
So...
Alright, are we ready?
Think so.
Yep.
I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go
Been
live.
7 hours.
Oh my gosh, it's more like 7.5.
I'm gonna go live in 1, 2, 3, go.
What up, ninjas? It's your fellow Tenno, Sliggity Sam 07, and we are back on the grind. Today will be the first episode of the GOAT, the Grind of a Tenno, and I got my co-host with me, aka Score Gaming, and yours truly himself, NGL.
What's going on, Tenno? It's Nick with Score Gaming, and today we're gonna be going over, you heard it, the GOAT. So we've got a couple people with us today, and I think we're gonna jump right into our first topic. Or Sam, is there a few things you want to cover first?
Indeed, indeed. So before we talk about the topics, let's introduce our panel of expertise. Alright, so we have myself and Nick with Score Gaming as your host and co-host. We also have our noob. He is currently ranked 7. Alright, his gamer tag is Flam Smash. I call him Flame. And I believe your mastery rank 7, right?
Yes, it is.
Beautiful, beautiful. We also have Mr. Lizard O. Is it OQ? Lizard OQ.
You got it.
Indeed.
What's up, guys?
mastery rank 18, and he is our Twisted Wolves General, our Alliance General, and we also have with us Sir Cafe Chief 1014, mastery rank 7, and this is our Tenno reincarnated. Cafe?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Alright. Well, Cafe's taking a while to get warmed up. Alright, now we're gonna jump right into it. Alright? So first, we have to talk about the raids, because raids has to be, like, definitely my favorite mission, and it's not in the game anymore. It's not in the game. NGL, can you agree, Nick?
Yeah, so I mean they pulled out raids. It's going on what, 8 months ago now? Actually, no, but longer than that.
Time, yeah.
Yeah.
8-9 months now.
It was a sad day for Warframe. Sad day.
Yeah. And they pulled them out to introduce the Plains of Eidolons and Cetus. I mean, for the most part, I like the Eidolon hunts. I don't like the time gate that there is there. But Lizard, what's your opinion on that?
Well, I liked the raids better. They seemed more team oriented. I know that you need like a pretty good team to work together to get the Eidolons, but it's easier to tell what the different roles are in the raids compared to the Eidolon hunts, because there's so many colors. It's at night, everything is bright as hell, and it's just hard to tell what's going on. And that's one of the reasons why I like the raids better. On the flip side, one of the reasons why I didn't like the raids was how low the ability to get arcanes was. You could only get one arcane per raid run, regular and nightmare. So you could do, what was there? There was the Law of Retribution, Jorda's Verdict, and then what was the other one? There was
Jorda's Verdict, Law Retribution, and Law Retribution Nightmare.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, so you can get just a total of 3 arcanes for a day, and then then you can get 3 arcanes per Tridolon
per night cycle.
In the night cycle, yeah. But you can, I've seen videos of people doing like 5 sets of Tridolons, so you can get 15 arcanes in one night. Whereas that would take a
week, if not more.
A whole work week of constantly logging in, and myself included, I'm not able to get on every single day, and so that just reduces the ability to get those arcanes, which really help. Like Arcane Victory, Arcane Guardian, Arcane Grace, those help so much in endgame. Like Arcane Guardian on damage, ability to get 600 armor for like 30 seconds.
So my whole thing with that is that as much as I understand that they're allowing you to get more arcanes off runs now, I still wish that they would go ahead and increase the drop chance for like Grace and
Energize?
What's other Energize?
Yeah, but if you did, they wouldn't be rare anymore. The whole point of the drop chance is for it to be rare, and quite pricey to buy.
But a 5% chance on what is it, 20-something different arcanes is a little excessive in my opinion. But
yeah, I agree.
Maybe that's just because I'm a little greedy.
It should be bumped up.
Alright. Indeed. So raids, I'm gonna end it on this note. You could play with 8 people in a squad. That was honestly my most fun part of doing the raids, is that you could squad up with 8 people in the chat, the mic chat, and you could also play with 8 people in the same squad. That was absolutely amazing to me, and I feel like they should bring that back, because now I could be in a party with you all, but I can't necessarily be in the same squad with everybody I'm micing up with, which can turn very confusing.
I do say I have to agree to that. I feel like they should have left it at 8 people for Eidolons. and that way it would allow you to have more of an open world, because this Plains of Eidolon was their first open world concept, and I feel like if you would have allowed 8 people, like it would have been a lot more interesting to be able to go ahead and take down the Eidolons.
Right. So now
I don't
thank
like
you.
the lights though.
Thank you for that. Definitely a lot more to talk about, and we'll get to it. We'll continue on the. You guys can continue talking about it in the comments below, or we can always bring it back in a future episode. However, moving on, definitely got to give a shout out to the DIREWOLF Academy and the Twisted Wolves Alliance. With that being said, we do have some members who recently ranked up in the clan. So shout out to Mr. Mickey himself. Mr. Mickey, in the past couple of hours, he became a young wolf. Shout out to Psycon. Psycon also got promoted to Young Wolf in the most recent few hours. And Killer Memes, I heard, should be ranking up pretty soon. He just got a last a few ways to go. He got a last little push that he has to get completed, but he should be. Yeah, so he should be becoming a young wolf also very, very soon, or if not shortly. So congratulations to all you guys. Moving on to the next topic, we will be talking about mic chats. Like I said, having 8 people in a squad, and then also in a party, could definitely get chaotic, but also is a lot of fun. Mr. Flame himself, what do you think about that? Mics versus text chat. Do you prefer to mic up, or do you prefer to talk to somebody in the text chat in the game? What do you say?
Oh, well, I mean, one's a vehicle to the other. I mean, through like the in-game chat, which technically isn't even a chat, it's just writing letters back and forth, right? But you can hit up people in a clan, alliance, even if you've already gotten a little savvy at it, you can have personal little messages that also show up in the top bar as easy as scrolling from L1 to R1, right? Then you hit R2, that's how you find people in your actual squad. As far as chats, you take their name, just go into your PlayStation settings or Xbox, or whatever game you be playing, and just go into the chat functions, get their name, and now you're talking. I mean, the in-game chat's one thing, but you got to be talking to your squad in mission. I mean, you can't type and look to your left. Right. I definitely could not be typing right now while I'm doing this index. That would be detrimental. I can agree. And honestly, when it comes to chatting and text, like, I don't mind playing with noobs. You know what I mean? I really don't. However, if you're a noob and you're asking me a million questions about what's going on in the game a minute, I can't both play in the mission and help. And help by answering your questions in the text chat. However, if we was to mic up, it would be a lot easier just to talk and while I play the game, kind of like what I'm doing right now. I don't multitask well, but when I have to, it is what it is. So personally, your own opinion, and NGL, you could back them up on this. How do you go, or how do you transition from doing text chats to be micing up? Like, what if people don't have mics? What do you do? Well, I mean, for any new player out there just learning it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead. I want to hear this.
Oh, well, I mean, at a certain point, like, the first step to learning any game is learning the game, and chat is a huge part of this game. Just like any squad-based game nowadays, like, headphones they're as important as the controller with some of these games nowadays. This game, I would definitely say, is one of those. Like, you can still play one-player Tetris. Go, have fun. Your PlayStation, your world. But at the end of the day, for squad-based anything, even what you said about, like, trying to be taught the game, make it easier on the people teaching you the game. Talk to them. Like, actual talk.
Right.
I do definitely like the whole miking up. I prefer it over text chat, but I also feel like that opinion could be a little biased because people on PC may actually prefer typing because they have a keyboard. Whereas if you're on console or you're on, just console, PS4, or you're on Xbox or Nintendo Switch coming soon, very soon, it's a little bit harder. So it just kind of, I guess it's personal preference. But definitely in a situation like this, it does become very difficult, and we just lost that.
That's tough. It says victory. I don't know.
Yeah, we did.
That was a low
I
index,
lost.
I think.
No.
Okay.
Dude, we got him 42-4. That's a win, baby.
Alright, so, despite the fact that Nick believes we lost the game, I do have some tips for you, okay? Tips of the day. 1, if you're in an excavation relic run, I'm not just talking a regular excavation like on Hierarchon and you're just doing an excavation mission. No, if you're in an excavation endless endurance run doing relics and you're opening relics, please, folks, do not, and I repeat, do not go and put the fuel cells in the excavator until you get to 10 reactants or 10 traces. That is guaranteed doomsday, okay? Doomsday is the word of the day, to make sure you do not get the relics that you're cracking open, alright? You need 10 reactants before you reach every 200 cryotic. Also, ribbons. If you think a ribbon sucks, don't automatically delete it. You never know who actually wants that ribbon. Like, a lot of people play with a lot of random weapons in the game, and you never know who may find it. Just sell it. You can sell it for 5 plat, 10 plat, any plat, that you could be using on something else. Or you might end up having a ribbon for something that's about to get a prime, or that's something that's actually OP, and you just don't know how to use it. You never know. Third tip of the day and last tip of the day. When it comes to laser doors and GL, Nick, you want to fill them on this one?
Yeah, so when you're running through on some of the tile systems, when you come up to a door and it beams you with a whole laser system, don't run through it, roll through it, and it won't actually slow you down. We're not currently in a system where I could show you what I'm talking about, but I'm sure a lot of players out there, even Dave, a good friend of ours, has seen it.
Darn Skippy.
Word. Okay. So you gotta, folks, roll through the door. Don't try to run through if there's a laser defense. If you roll through it, not only will it knock down the amount of damage, but also you won't be knocked back. You'll be able to keep going. So update 23.5.0 is insert. Right? If you're watching the stream, at this point that we are making this stream, the update 23.5.0 is actually insert to be approved and able to play on PlayStation 4. This update has a lot of stuff coming, and I'm gonna need some extra hands on this one. So, Cafe, you there? Sir Cafe?
Yep.
Alright, Cafe and Schnaps. Cafe and Lizard.
Yeah.
Cafe and Lizard. Alright. Update 23.5.0. New warframe, updates, skins. What is your perception on everything coming right now? Cafe, you first.
Okay. Well, it's there's gonna be a lot of new things and
Yeah, but new like what?
Skins.
Skins for who? I know Bobbin has a deluxe skin coming out.
So skins for like
Zambi.
yeah, Robin, and for a lot of other frames like Nova, Loki, and there will also be a new frame coming out.
Right.
And
So Lizard, how do you feel about the new skins coming out? Do you think they live up to the hype of Tenno Gen 13? Do you think this Bobbin skin is gonna be a hit? Is everyone gonna rock it?
I'm not a fan of Bobbin. I know that some people are.
What is this? He doesn't know what he's talking about, folks. He doesn't know.
It does look pretty dope.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Blade of the Lotus skin pack, I guess, or the skin series that I don't know the creator's name or the artist's name, so I want to give him credit, but I just don't know the name off the top of my head.
That's all good.
They look dope. They look
like Blade of the Lotus.
They look like knights. They look like knights from like Lord of the Rings.
So
they look awesome.
Who's getting this Blade of the Lotus skin? Is that in the Tenno Gen round, or is it select warframes or select weapons?
It's in the Tenno Gen. I think it's Tenno Gen 13 or 14. I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
13.
Yeah. So
13. Yeah. So it's gonna be Excalibur, Trinity, Oberon, Rhino, and I think that's it.
okay. Yeah. Tenno Gen 13 definitely has a large lineup. So. It's going to be exciting to see. Unfortunately, you can't really use discounted plat on that. If you get a coupon, yeah, you can't use it. But what are you going to do?
You will have to keep an eye out, because one of the things that they are working for on the Chinogens is that they're actually looking at possibly bringing operator cosmetics in on those Chinogens.
Oh, wow.
Coming up in the future. So if that drops, we'll let y'all know. Just want to throw that out there.
Oh yeah, that's good info.
Sam, I got a question for you about
of course.
These updates. So,
go for it.
Have you been keeping up with just Warframe releases in general? Like how, like with the PC updates, and how all the stuff that's bundled into this update came out in like 4 different updates?
Yes, so I have heard PC has to have quite a few updates.
Yeah, so do you like this system that they have for consoles, where it's like huge updates with a whole bunch of stuff in it, or
so
a lot of smaller ones?
Here's how I see it. I see PC as the test to Warframe. PC's like our beta. Okay, I know everybody think PC's like the shiznits, and you know they're the first, and da da da. No, PC's our beta. They're like our test phase. PC gets it wrong first, and then they bring it to console. Because they know console's where it's at. Of course, all respect to my PC players. I love you guys. I'm just joking, kidding, but not kidding. You know what I mean? But I think that PC kind of gets to have everything first, so they work through a lot of the quirks, and they kind of get a feel for everything they need to fix before it gets to console. But then console has its own type of, glitches that they need to fix also. And then, ultimately it all gets done. But Warframe is a game that will never stop updating. One thing I do like is that they're getting rid of a lot of the empty space, I guess you could call it, that Warframe has, and they're reducing the gigabyte size. Yep, and that's going to reduce the gigabyte size that it's bringing to consoles. So rather than it being its 48 gigabytes, it's going to cut it in half to 24 gigabytes, which means you're going to have a lot more space for other games, videos, and other content, which is absolutely amazing. I'm glad that they're doing that, because I literally think one day Warframe's going to take my whole PS4, because this game will never get deleted from my system, and hopefully they keep it going, because I will continue to support. Like literally, I started off as a free-to-play guy, and I've spent probably a couple hundred on it. Well, maybe not, maybe so, but I've had a couple thousand plat from trading and buying and all that sort of stuff, and it's all because I respect the game. I would never spend money on a game that I don't believe in. And this is one of those games where I'm like, okay, yeah, they're taking it to the next level with each and every passing year. I got to get on this bandwagon, definitely. So, and Gio, you got something to add?
So with that, I don't necessarily like the way that the update system works, mainly because PC gets a lot of broken stuff that they get to have fun with, and it's either patched or fixed or not so broken when we get a hold of it.
So you had a chance to play with broken weapons.
Yeah, I'll be honest with that. But no, I mean, so I understand it. The PC's kind of like the alpha testers, and since Warframe's technically still a beta testing, we're the betas, at the end of the day. So, but no, more about going into this update. Revenant is coming out. I'm definitely going to be hitting him up and his new shotgun, the Phantasma. But I'm a little worried. I've seen some things on Revenant, and he's not looking as great as they kind of hyped him up to be to begin with. So we'll see what happens with that. hopefully over the next couple weeks and the next months, he'll get a little bit of a buff and some fixes. But we'll see what happens with that. I do know that they do have a Nezha rework in the works that they're going to try to drop on PC next week, along with her deluxe, so we should be seeing that in the next update. So kind of hyped for that. Maybe get some good use out of Nezha.
Indeed.
I have a qualm to pick with the Revenant quest. Like they added the quest, or the quest to get Revenant is just another quest like Saya's Vigil to get Gara. Is just do a little tiny story and then just grind the pieces in the plains. They could have done so many cool things with that huge tower in Cetus that could be used for the quest, but that's just me.
I feel the same way too, but I also felt the same way about Umbra. As much as I like the Umbra quest line, just like the story and the lore behind it, I feel like they could have done more and made that into more of a drawn out story instead of something that can be done in 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
And it's just, there's so much I feel that they don't want to push on. Like, it took them a year to get Umbra out, and we barely got any lore or content with it.
It's starting to feel like DE's trying to do so many things that they are able to release a lot of things, which is appealing to a lot of players. It's certainly working. Their player base is huge, but it doesn't feel like they're like digging into the material as much anymore. Like
right.
back when they had the events to introduce the new bosses, like the whole what was it? The event to I think it was called the Tube Men to introduce Till Rigger.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was really in depth.
For the Prophet to introduce that other guy with the credits index.
Nefanio.
Oh yeah.
Nefanio.
I forgot how to say it exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. It just doesn't feel like they're like delving out into the
story,
to the
lore.
Care.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's some good content. Very, very good content, and I definitely think this conversation should continue. Oh, somebody lost all their credits. Oh boy. Let me get all that.
That was me.
Oh boy. You gotta deposit those, buddy. You can't be holding on to all those points. So, with all that said, the new update definitely has a lot of perks. I just came to the wrong side. Okay. And it has some questionable... Oh no! I just lost a lot of points. Somebody get to the middle. But, it also has a lot of... I know, right? I tried to get there. I went to the wrong side. It has a lot of questions left unanswered as far as where are we going with the story? Are we going to get more lore, and are we going to get more content in reference to the background of these warframes and the Tenno and their basically their connection together? Are we not? That's to be determined by the devs. So we'll see. Alright, so it's that time of the day where we announce our Wolf of Valor. Basically, in the DIREWOLF Academy, we have something called a Wolf of Valor that we nominate once a month. And this is somebody who goes over and above and beyond the call of duty in reference to their fellow Tenno and the clan itself. And this cannot be a general. It has to be a member of officer or lower. And basically, you get nominated for this by having content. Ooh, ouch. Oh my gosh, I just jumped off. You have content advertised about you by the clan. We hear input about you that's positive and just good vibes all around. And that person is actually in the squad right now. Sir Flame himself, congratulations. You have won the Wolf of Valor. Flame Smash. So, very happy for you. on your contributions to the clan, your notoriety, the fact that everybody wants you to be in the clan and they want to chat with you, they want to squad up with you. Your contributions do not go unnoticed. So congratulations on being the Wolf of Valor.
Oh man. Wow.
Yeah, so something I haven't said for being a Wolf of Valor.
I don't win stuff.
Within the last couple days, I've had a couple different people come to me and talk about how great of a job and how great you've been, and like as much as you've been busy this last week with work, and we understand that hey, let's make sure this guy stays in here. He's awesome. Whether they remembered the name or not, they described you to a T. And I, as a close friend of yours, Flam, I mean, congratulations, and I'm excited that we're being able to grow this clan together with Sam, and I'm glad you were able to join.
Indeed.
Man.
Bow down.
Yeah.
Bow down.
None of this would have happened if not for game chats.
Word.
Get on those chats.
Alright, something I haven't said, but for being the Wolf of Valor this month, you will get a free Frost Prime set. So congratulations to you. You do it as you please, but you'll get it at the end of the show, okay?
Sweet.
Indeed. Alright.
Thank you.
Another thing to add. Hold on.
Moving
it
on.
Been a great loss. Would have been okay. Fun then.
Cafe, you got something to say?
I was gonna say something nice, but you know what? No, go on, move on.
You sure? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Throw it out there.
Move on now.
Your red light is over, sir.
Oh boy. Alright. So, war. Speaking of all this lore and the fact that we haven't had like a really good quest, personally for me, my favorite quest has been the Second Dream. I just thought that the storyline there was absolutely phenomenal on how we get the Tenno and we unleash this inner power and this inner human who's been, dormant for so long, and the warframes are actually not just frames, but, spoiler alert if you haven't done the War Within or the Second Dream. But, it's absolutely amazing how they put the story of the Second Dream together. And a lot of people were mad because it was kids inside of the warframes. But I was like, what are you mad about? It's a damn video game. Like, get over it. What are they going to do? Put adults in here? Like, no. It's adults in the game. Go to see this if you want to see some adults.
It kind of feels like Ender's Game, if you guys.
I was gonna say no one boycotted Ender's Game.
Right. So, personally, again, my favorite quest was the Second Dream, but with Lotus is gone, right? This guy with long arms and long fingers just comes in and swoops in and just takes her away, Freaking Ballast thinks he's like God of all gods, and, Lotus doesn't even fight him. She's just like, okay, yes, sir, I'll go. Like, what's up with that? But anyway, now it looks like we're going to have to fight her. And personally, I don't even know what's about to go down. All I know is they better get this quest line right, because it's about to be serious. If they need help, they need to call me and write in this quest line. What are y'all thoughts? Cafe, you first, man. Go ahead.
What? What are my thoughts?
Yeah, on the war, the new quest coming out soon.
Alright. So, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna have a lot of build up. And since we killed Ballas, I wonder how she's gonna retaliate because we killed her loved one.
Who killed Ballas? Yeah, they killed Ballas.
We killed Ballas at the end of the sacrifice quest, but with that, there has been some speculation.
I was gonna say, is he really dead? Do you think he's really dead?
Hold on. There's been some speculation that the sentients with Lotus are actually coming to get the Kuba Queens. I can't remember what their names are because they have so much Kuba saved up. Yes, that they could actually possibly perform transference on Ballas and put him into another body.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
oh
but I'm looking at the Umbral mods right now, and as you can see, it says the Tau resist on here. I'm gonna be very upset if this quest line doesn't lead into a new star chart system. I want to go to the Tau system and really be able to kind of expand and explore more into the lore and maybe get a little bit harder content, you know, and just yeah, that's where I'm hoping it goes.
Listen, I need your input. Yeah, go ahead, get in on this.
Hold on, first. Is War supposed to come out, or the new War? I think that's what they're calling it.
It's the new War.
Is that supposed to come out before Fortuna?
No, it'll be after.
Okay.
I think they're aiming for end of December, maybe early next year.
Oh, okay. So at first I wasn't really too drawn into the story mode of this game. I was just kind of playing it to kill things, kind of like Dynasty Warriors. And Warriors
I love Dynasty Warriors.
But then, like Nata, I kind of paid attention during Nata, but it wasn't until like the second Dream and War Within. Out of the serious quests, the quests, War Within was my favorite. I liked actually being able to control the Tenno.
Yeah.
Being able to like learn about like Teshin and all of that stuff, and that was just really cool.
I agree. I really agree. I thought War Within was also my favorite quest when I played it.
Okay, so I need to hear from the noob here. Mr. Flam himself. Tell me, what quest line are you at right now?
What quest?
Yeah, what quests? Have you done all the, like the second dream, the War Within, the sacrifice?
No, I'm about to delve in. Well, I'll be honest, the whole idea was to start delving into the storyline, but then I just started playing with everybody, new people join, this, that, and like, you know, build the brand. I figured at least, you know, help, like, say, people even newer than me get to where I am, because let's face it, I mean, how many times do you guys really want to beat these same planets over and over, and we got to do it anyway. And I was lucky enough to start off with some kick-ass frames. I mean, like, right off the bat, you guys helped me get Trinity, and I've just been clearing planets ever since that.
Indeed. All right, so unfortunately, we kind of spoiled the game for you and told you a lot of stuff that you haven't realized yet.
Dude, honestly, I'm still gonna watch the storyline.
Okay, good.
Dude, it's good to hear the lore. It's good to hear that they put all that work into it, you know? I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah,
like, it reads like a good novel.
I think they need to go back and...
Like Tenno or children. It's like Soylent Green's as people.
Yeah, I think they need to go back and put more video content in the older quests. Like the Once Away and all those. Even though I've already done it, I think they should go back and add more video content to those quest lines. They already have the voice, but they just need to remaster it and put more video content so people can be drawn in a little bit more to those stories.
With the last couple, like with the sacrifice coming out, and as much as when you're playing through it the first time, you're like, oh, this is awesome, you know, Umbra, woohoo! I really feel like that they kind of slacked off there. They had something that they could have done with the Revenant, but they didn't really push it too much. I'm hoping that this is not going to be the trend that they take with the new war, because I feel like they could draw this quest line out and make it into events or, you know, whatever the case is, over weeks, and nobody would complain because it would be something interesting that would pull you in, allowing you to a new system, doing this or doing that, whatever the case may be. But they've got to do it right, and I think if they do it right, that it's going to be a major issue for a lot of people.
Indeed.
I agree. If they keep making up all these like 2-hour quests, it's not gonna. They're gonna. I have a feeling they're gonna have some problems with player retention.
Right. All right.
Enough people to.
Well, I'm gonna unfortunately have to cut it off there. That is our time. I would like to thank my panel of hosts, Mr. Flam, Mr. Lizard, and Kefe, the Don. Lastly, but not least, definitely want to thank my co-host, Mr. Nick, a Score Gamer himself, in the flesh.
Thanks, Sam. It was nice. I look forward to the episodes we have coming up in the future. As we always say, make sure you leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions, especially on if there's any topics that you would like covered in the next episode of the GOAT, and we'll make sure we look into those and consider those. And like the video if you liked it, share it with your friends so we can get more feedback, and have a great one, Tenno.
Indeed. Always make sure this game, remember this game is free to play. Don't fee to play, okay? You get it? Fee to play, like you pay. Alright, that's a little inside joke there. Alright, the game is about the grind, alright? Appreciate the grind, respect the grind of a Tenno, aka the GOAT, aka this show. You hear me? Yeah. Below, oh yeah, below, make sure you, you know, if you have some topics you would like us to cover, throw it in the comment section below. We'd like to hear it. See if, you guys definitely, if you want to, you know, if you guys want to see some extra shows in the future, give us some topics to talk about. We may add it on. We may not, but we may. You never know. And, yeah, make sure you always remember, folks, ninjas play free. Enjoy. It's been a pleasure. I'm going to go ahead and now I can focus. Alright, I ain't even going to stop broadcasting. I got to finish this mission.
No, we...
I got to focus. I need to focus.
Oh,
now I'm in
gonna
this.
cut it off here, y'all.
You cut it off. Alright.
I'm gonna leave in the middle of this mission.
I'm not gonna leave.
I have to go, guys. I have to
You
go.
have to go? What? Yeah, that show took a little long. I ain't gonna lie.
Alright.
We definitely went a little longer.
Talk to you later.
Alright,
Alright, see
Cafe.
you guys.
Later.
Later, Cafe.
Later.
This show's gonna be snickerdoodle to edit. We talked way too long. A lot of these topics.
No, but honestly, how long did we record for?
45 minutes.
We did not
Minus-
record for 45 minutes.
Minus the time it took to wake you up, it comes down to like 40 minutes.
We were not recording for 40 minutes.
We were recording for 40 minutes. Oh, and I died.
Are you
God
sure?
dang it. Yeah.
Man, I don't feel like it was that long, and I feel like it was a good show.
It was.
I like to
Wait,
edit
why do
that
you go
down.
down?
You're gonna be cutting a lot of conversation out. Just saying.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be that long though. We
got
were
some
supposed
time
to
for it.
keep it limited,
do you
yeah.
have
We
like
kind of
Do you
drifted
have a maximum on
15 minutes.
Oh, that's all you can post.
Yeah.
No,
If-
it's not all you can post. That's what he wants to post. We're trying to increase the retention of our audience on YouTube. Both of our channels are only showing an average of anywhere from 4 to 5 minutes of watch time. So we're trying to increase that, and if we can't, you know, so we don't want it to be too long, because the more time they watch the video, the better
Sure.
the video does. But we've got to do something, so...
Yeah, there's no point. There's not a big point to putting like 40-minute videos if they're only watching like 4 or 5 minutes of it.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
God
That
damn
was the point of, you know, limiting the time that we talk about each topic, but it was a good conversation. Now, obviously, I still cut it off, because we definitely wanted to talk about more. But, it's a good start. I mean, that was our first one. It's a nice run through.
Maybe Sam, maybe we should go ahead and stop so much trying to come up with multiple topics to cover.
Just stick to one.
One topic, little
We
webisodes.
Yeah.
We should we should try to do a trial run with having one topic. Still do like the Wolf of Valor, the people that got promoted recently. Shout out to Twisted Wolves, which was the perfect time to actually plug hashtag with Twisted Wolves. I'm surprised you didn't, Lizard.
Damn, that's
It was on
that's
It was on the hashtags or the tags on the video, right?
yeah, but
No.
if you put it in the comment section, people will actually read the comments below after they watch or while they're watching or whatever the case. So yeah, if they YouTube Twisted Wolves, this video should come up.
But so yeah, we're just trying to increase the audience retention. But yeah, I think instead of trying to cover 4 topics, we should try to keep it to 1 to 2 with the whole, with the Valor, the daily tips or weekly tips.
Word. I'm still broadcasting, by the way. Just FYI.
Oh. You're gonna edit this part out anyways.
Oh yeah. I will. Eventually.
But yeah, so weekly tips, the 2 topics, and just cut it down where it's 10 minutes for us to talk about 2 topics. That way everybody can kind of get their opinion in there and actually get some good back and forth going. Because some of those talk shows that everybody watches, those aren't always the best anyways. If you have points, let's turn them in, guys. Come on now.
Who are you talking to here? You need to turn your own points in.
I just turned in 7, sir.
This is double credit weekend. Let's get it. On a rocket. Oh, I gotta go unmute everybody. Oh shoot. Alright, I can't unmute them until this unmute. I have to unmute them after this thing's over. Where is everybody? I don't see no enemies. I found them. They're all at their base.
Toss the mallet out, go on base and unmute.
I'm on Volt now. I took mallet out. I switched from Octavia.
Oh, I got killed while I was unmuting people. What's up,
you see? That's exactly why I'm not unmuting right now. That's exactly what's gonna happen to me.
Did you see it?
See what? No.
Sam's still alive because he doesn't know how to undo it.
I don't know how to multitask. You're absolutely right. I don't multitask well. Die. And die, you sucker. Who are you shooting at? Is he on a Frost Spectre? Who brought a Frost Spectre to this thing? My gosh, that's some lazy folks. Using Spectres and Index. Really. I didn't even know that was possible.
No, you don't. Whenever you don't have a full party, it'll give you a Spectre to replace.
Oh.
You can jump in here solo and get 3 Spectres.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Shows how much I play the Index. Because I don't need the credits. Yeah. We got 90.
Try to 100K.
I got the 20.
I'm out of bullets.
That's the Index tonight. I'm out of
Come over here. Go to waypoint 4.
I got some.
I got 12.
Thank you.
I got 12 million credits.
That's too far. 12 million credits. That's a lot of credits.
Yep.
That's not enough.
I haven't needed credits since the raid.
How many credits do I have?
Oh no,
like
where would I go look at that? Like how much I've made this?
Oh, you won't know. You gotta do the math.
You would have to know how.
You gotta do the math.
Well, let's say, Dave, that first run we didn't get paid for. The second one and this one we did, and you should have gotten 1 million credits each time.
Sweet. Where are you shooting? Trinity? Where are you shooting at? I don't even see nobody. Oh, I see him now.
We were planning on it only being 10. I think Sam's gonna cut his down. I'm just leaving mine. I'm hoping that it recorded the intro like it was supposed to. I'll have to listen to it.
Oh, man.
Oh, I died. I dropped the 3 little pebbles I had.
Hey, now you win it, baby.
I feel like we should go from 4 topics to 2. That way we can shorten the time, but still have the back and forth talking about the topics.
Well, we can get more people involved in the conversation if that's the case.
Yeah, I don't know about the whole, like, restricting a topic to like 2 people.
Well, if we had the flow going right, it would have worked better. But the flow was all over the place at one point. We couldn't keep it together.
So if you're trying to go like the Jimmy Kimmel and the night shows and stuff like that, you're right, Sam. There's only ever 2 people. But if you're trying to go like the daily shows where you got multiple people and they're talking,
like
about topics.
Graham Norton show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even when it's the shows where they have multiple people, but they take turns. Like they start off with one person talking, and the other people don't talk while they're talking to that one person, unless they somehow involve them. Well, yeah, but it's also the flow of the show. Like it doesn't work talking to multiple people. You have to divide your attention accordingly. We're done. Alright. Now I can go on mute. Oh boy. Where we at? I'm back, folks. I'm back. Alright. Now let me end this stream.